Now, you lost that car. You didn't pay for that car in the first place at all.
No.
Your father owned the car. So at that stage, financially, personally, what have you lost?
At that point, nothing.
Quite so. If that were the entirety of the matter, you could sue for nothing. You agree with me?
Yep.
Excellent. That's very helpful. A few months later or thereabouts, it was determined that you should have a new car. Correct?
Yep.
Who made that determination?
It was kind of a joint decision between myself and my parents. Basically, I needed the car to get around, to go to work, to go to university, things like that. And it was becoming a point where depending on public transport wasn't really good anymore. So I had to go and then ask them for money to buy myself a new car.
Now, did they give you that money or loan it to you?
They loaned it to me.
That's right to say. It says this from Mum. I agreed to give him the loan for a new car, and he could then pay me back. I've even put my new kitchen on hold to get the car. Well, that's your mum's problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's a loan that you've got from her. How much did they give you for a loan?
They gave me £3,000.
Your claim is ostensibly for the value of that car, that loan. Why do you say she's responsible for £3,000? Here's the thing. Let's say she was entirely negligent.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her fault. Want to hear what else Mum has to say? Oh, I
really.
like Mum. I'd get on with Mum. Don't think so. Do you think she and I would be besties?
Probably.
Yes, me and Mum, BFF. It was an accident, but Georgia still hasn't dealt with it all afterwards. She got a shock at the time, but it's not enough. She needs to start taking responsibility for her actions and realise there are consequences to things. BFFs. I agree with her. Except here's your problem. She took out a car which was not worth £3,000. How much was the car that she took out worth?
It was worth £2,000.
No, sir. It's worth what a car of that make, mileage and year would be worth. Now, I've had to conduct research, and at 70,000 miles, the two that I've come up with are between £1,130 and £1,210. The difference between that sum is £1,170. In other words, she took out a piece of property that was worth £1,170 and, as a result of her negligence, destroyed it. Do you see?
Yep.
So why do you say that she's liable, not knowing anything about a future car? Why is she liable for £3,000 for the new car?
Well, personally, I believe that if she didn't crash that day, I would still have that car and I wouldn't have had to fork out £3,000 to buy myself a new car.
You didn't have to fork that out. You could have paid a sum to replace that car for the same value. You or your parents or whomever chose to spend a lot more money. Why should she be liable for the value of a better car? Difficult one, yes?
Difficult, yes.
Not so easy, the law, correct?
Correct, yep.
Now, sir, the second part of your claim is for £506.93. What's that for?
That is the price that my insurance has went up due to the fact I've lost my no claims bonus.
I agree. Terrible. You took the risk, or the family in general took the risk of giving it to her.
Mm-hmm.
It was a foreseeable risk that in the event she did something stupid, which, by the way, Mum suspected might happen, BFFs, that was one of the consequences. What's more, you've got a new insurance company, a new, more expensive car. It's worth more money than the previous car, right?
Yep.
Well, that's part of the reason that the insurance is £506.93. Understood? Why should she be liable to insure a new, more expensive, unrelated car?
Because due to the fact that I've lost my no claims bonus, the price has went up. Fair enough, it would have went up maybe because of the change of car, but it wouldn't have been as high.
Well, what would it have been?
I honestly believe it would have been down about £200 or maybe even less.
You can't say, and I can't say. And she may conceivably be liable for a sum, but that's impossible to assess. What am I supposed to do? For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.